As everybody know now, my Lakers was eliminated in 6 games by the Phoenix Suns last night. They got their ass handed to them. Yeah, we came back in the fourth quarter, cut the lead by 10, but there was never really a game. There was never really a threat that the Lakers put to the Suns in Game 6. But Anthony Davis felt the pressure I personally, I feel like he felt the pressure from Laker fans to go out there and play hurt in Game 6. And listen, as a lifelong devoted Laker fan, I understand how delusional, how crazy Laker fans can get sometimes, especially come playoff time when we are defending champions and we put pressure on our players when we don't play up to par or when we get blown out like the Lakers did in Game 5. Laker fans in general were on social media talking crap about Anthony Davis made out of glass and all this junk, and I felt like that pressure got to Anthony Davis to where he could have put risk to his entire career by going out there and playing. I feel like LeBron James told Anthony Davis, look, if you can't play, don't rush back, sit out. You know, you're much more valuable to the future of the Lakers than this game, this series, this playoff run. And what a lot of people aren't going to acknowledge is how the quick turnaround from the Lakers winning the championship against Miami in the bubble to 2 months later, the beginning of a new season started. These players had no time to rest, had no time to recuperate, um, get their energy back under their legs, and all these injuries affected our Laker team this year. Now, to my understanding, with Dennis Schroeder taking certain things out of his bio on Instagram, Montrezl Harrell not playing, barely getting any minutes in the playoffs, uh and Andre Drummond not playing at all last night. There's obviously some turmoil going on in the locker room that needs to be addressed before next season. But if if you're a player for the Lakers, you got to ignore the fans. As a Laker fan, we gonna give our 2 cents on our team, especially come playoff time when we're the defending champions. But don't let the talk of the fans, be the end all beat all for your decision on what you decide to do. If you're injured, sit out the game. There's no need to go out there and try to prove something to people that you don't know. And I'm speaking on behalf of Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis definitely has to develop a tougher mindset, tougher skin to ignore whatever he reads on social media, whatever he's hearing from Laker fans, because we gonna continue to support you, regardless if we talk shit after you get blown out in Game 5. It doesn't matter. You shouldn't listen to fans anyway. Listen to your teammates, listen to team doctors, listen to yourself on if you're injured, you're not going to go out there. You shouldn't go out there and put risk to the rest of your career. You signed a 5-year contract. We're invested in you for the next 5 years and for the foreseeable future. LeBron James is just going to be a year older next season. We can't. LeBron James can't continue to be the driving force for the success of the Los Angeles Lakers. And I feel like this offseason is going to be crucial. Kyle Kuzma played like straight garbage in the playoffs, in this playoff series. We need to package him up in a deal to get Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal, another all-star caliber type player that can take some of the heat off LeBron James, who can take some of the pressure off LeBron James as he gets older and starts to look towards father time. Uh, Montrezl Harrell, I don't know what the turmoil is. I'm not hearing anything in the news about it, but his playing time was obviously cut. So there's obviously something going on within the locker room. Dennis Schroeder, are you worth $100 million? No, but you'll probably get it anyway. From the Lakers, I hope not, but he needs to step up his game. It's going to be interesting to see what my Lakers do this offseason. But like I said, after the quick turnaround from the bubble championship to 2 months later starting a new season, none of these players got time to rest. Um, we can't forget that. But nevertheless, I selfishly say this, that even though I'm not in Los Angeles, I kind of didn't want the Lakers to win the championship just because if we did, I wasn't going to be able to celebrate and run through the streets of LA and celebrate the championship parade, but we'll be back. My Lakers always will come back. We'll be back next season. LeBron James, the GM, will be making trades and decisions in the offseason along with Rob Pelinka. But we will be back.